Hey chat. Hey chat. Yeah, I know the screen's black. Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. Don't you fret even for a second, chat. Not even for a moment. And bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. We're back. We got 15 million left. We're losing some each race. How are our sponsors doing? We're gonna get an offer today, and then Wonder Luck is gonna be gone. So hopefully we'll get a bunch more money. We have 5 races left, so you know we have enough. We'll be spending at most 5.7 million ish, at most 6 million. So you know our car will survive for the rest of the year. I don't think we should get any more upgrades. Honestly, there would have been a strategy to literally doing 0 upgrades the whole season. Just in the sense of saving as much money for the car upgrades as possible. I think we can also afford that, believe it or not. I mean, I think we could actually afford high cost per race, but I don't want to. We're going to do medium. We're going to do medium. It's going to be great. Oh, really? We have no sponsor offers for this? Crazy. I mean, 16th or above. Oh. Let's get a fuck ton of softs. It's gonna be fine weather, it looks like, so that's great. Real quick, I want to check out our scouting. We have a lot of favorites, and only a few that are gonna have pay driver. I mean, first lap panic isn't great. I know we want Claire because she's just a really solid driver. And I think the other one we want is April Fawcett. Honestly. I guess that's if Brad doesn't work out. Although Brad isn't a pay driver. He's just a really good driver already. Slow reactions isn't great. But yeah, no, we only have 2 pay drivers right now, but at least we got 2. We could get Fawcett to be our reserve as well, but since we're being relegated no matter what, I mean, we literally have to get like 7th or 6th to not be relegated in a race. So we're going to be at the top of the field in car, like top 3, top 4 probably, car-wise. Driver-wise, we're going to be pretty average with everyone if we go Brad and Claire. Basically. I mean, more top speed. Let's go understeer and a little bit more downforce. Not too much. We're going to start on the softs just to make sure the race is good. I do think we'll probably need less downforce, but who knows at this point, right? We can only go around the first time to really find that out. We're actually only going to do... we'll do the full... Let's do full 12. We're going to have to make sure the tire wear is on backup and low. And times 12 it immediately. It is 6:19 in the morning right now. And the reason why I'm up is because I only just sent the cage lock to Vinny like 20-30 minutes ago. Because I am a inefficient boy. Well, my render times have gotten longer. And I really need to... I think I need to completely reinstall everything on my computer at this point. It's just... The F1 issues have made me realize just my computer's not running the way it should be. I've noticed it the whole time. I just thought, maybe it's my imagination and a mixture of just everything is still breaking in a sense. But it just seems to be getting worse every day. So it's just a little frustrating. Also no rain, so we'll be able to get this no problem. Just so annoying when it rains during practice. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to say goodbye to all these names. All these names in 5 races. Even Basil and Gillen we're gonna get rid of. Mainly because they're just... If they improved at all, if one of them improved, I would have kept them. That's literally the only reason I'm getting rid of them, is because they don't improve at all. Face the pit lane. This way. Perfect tire wear, by the way. Okay, so yep. Everything is bad. Okay. Jeez. So either we need a fuck ton more downforce, or we need a lot less. Let's try that, and then bada bing, bada boom. Get on those ultras. Okay, so it is more downforce. I think. Alright, let's give that a go. Get on those ultras. And get on out there, you nerds. Alright. Real quick, let's just give them an attack lap. See where they are on low compared to the rest of the field. Okay, still insanely far back. Good to know. Still nowhere near where we should be. Alright, well, we're not going to get level 2 on the ultras. We will probably, though, get another... We got... No, in-lap for both. Damn. Oh, it's going to be their in-lap anyway, I think, is what it was. Ooh, very poor on the... Ooh. Ooh. So we're going to have to use qualifying for that. Okay. Alright, that should probably be good on that. Let's give that a go. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Let's put Pavel out first. Get on out there. And you get on out there. Will anyone beat us out? Oh! Chapman tried. Alright. Yeah, let Chapman pass. Absolutely. Could be a lot better by both of you. I mean, look at our tire wear already compared to Chapman. Like, we're already almost at 75%, and he is chilling at, like, almost 10% better than us. We're way behind him. Almost 2 seconds back. It's so bad. Okay. Let's try that. How about you? So, that way. Let's give that a go. It's not going to be enough to catch up to even Blanc, but it's something. Might as well. It's definitely very disappointing if you don't choose the +3 chassis. I really think that's one of the only ways you can not get relegated. If you just don't get lucky with like accidents or weather. Be interesting to see if people can. You know, obviously there are going to be people way better at this game than me. We should definitely get a bunch of green here. I mean, not good green, but it's still green. Ooh, Vasil got a better first sector. I mean, it's not enough to get 18th, but Vasil did much better. So close, actually, to beating Blanc. Looks like we're going to get one more round. Alright, that's as good as we're going to get. Let's get one more go around. Okay, so this. Alright. Hopefully that's with enough time. It actually might not be. It should be, actually. An extra, like, 15 to 20 seconds to get around. Coming out the pit lane. Chapman's behind us again. Not great for Gillen, but the grip is a lot higher. Oh, we had an extra 25 seconds. Yep, white for Gillen. Not going to do better. Vasil? Oh! Well, first just got way better. This is looking doable for Vasil to get into 18th. 60! Oh, we got the sponsor objective! Oh my god! Not that it matters, but we did it! Oh my god. I think that's the highest we've ever placed in qualifying. Oh my god, Oliveira with the broken neck. I hope she's doing okay. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm happy about that. Race day. I don't know why it starts us on the ultras, man. Alright. I'm so used to the other fuel rules that I'm like, okay, can we do one pit lap for fuel? No, we can do 0 for fuel. I mean, I feel like the best thing to do is not attack straight up, but let's do this. I don't really care about Gillen right now. It's all on Vasil. See what he can do. Good start, but he's going to be stopped because of Vasquez and Blanc. Gillen straight up to 19th. That's good. Vasil keeping his position, but because of the bumper cars, he didn't get to go up any. Oh my god, DeGraff and Flores are just right in our way, man. DeGraff is just so slow right now. Let's see how much higher we can get. I just wish we could go on attack and overtake the whole time. Because then we do well, right? We just can't afford that at all. Let's keep it going for the straight, though. Did not mean to times 12. Let's see how many positions we can get with that. Ooh, okay. Time to get out of that. No, we're still going to attack. Or just push. I don't know, I don't want to lose pace to these guys. But we're gonna. Our car is just so much slower. I mean, look at Blanc making moves. Oh, Blanc ended up losing time out of those moves. Trying to make the double pass, not gonna happen. Okay, the tire temp is good for you. Let's go on to medium. Vasquez is looking to pass us. But he's also having to defend from Blanc, which is helping us out. But Blanc did make the pass. Let's attack with Basil. See if we can just get some time. Also get the tire temps back up. Okay, tire temps are a little hot. It's perfect. You know, if we had just good tire wear, this wouldn't be a problem. We'd actually be able to, like, maybe make some moves past this. It's okay, Gillen. Your tires are going to last a couple more laps. We're going to pit this lap with him. Probably a really bad decision, but hey, it's what I'm going to make. Yeah, Gillen. You have less tire wear than Basil, so shut up. Starting to lose a lot of pace to Surikov here, and we're going to be one of the only ones pitting. I think we're the only ones pitting. Gillen just crashed! Oh my god! I was just trying to get her to go fat. Two people crashed. Did they crash into each other? Oh my god, I wish I was watching. Hey King, how you doing today? Oh my god. Is Gillen okay? We literally can't tell till after the race. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a violent way to get into the... Oh my god, I was just about to pit with her. Oh man. I did not burn my computer now. I want to. But I need to literally reset the BIOS, redo Windows. Like, that's the only things I have left to see if I can make it work better. If not, I spent $1,400 on a paperweight. So, honestly, this computer thing has literally brought my depression rearing back, and it's so upsetting. I was doing so fucking well. I was doing so well mentally. But just feeling like I wasted my, you know, first big, like, it's not my first big adult purchase. I spent thousands of dollars on other things before, but that was like money awarded to me by the government through the Disabilities Acts. It's not like money I earned, right? This is money I earned through my hard work, just naturally. And just, it feels like completely wasted. Yeah. If I can get it working, hopefully my mental health will be back on the incline. Hopefully. Honestly, we can afford to attack with this. We need to stay above Gonzalez. Although I don't think these guys are pitting again. So that's 3 spots we're going to lose maybe. North is not pitting again. We know that. Tires got a bit too hot, but we stayed in front of Gonzalez, and that's important. Flores is making moves now. Gonzalez and Flores are fighting. That's good for us. We're going to take advantage of that. Jesus Christ, dude. How is your rear wing so bad? Well, there goes 12th. Or the thought of top 10. There goes our points, Basil. You're pitting, Basil. Shush. But yeah, no, I literally, like, the F1 game has shown me that, like, this computer, like, I've noticed it ever since I bought it, that it's not, like, running how I expected, right? But I thought that was just my expectations too high for the longest time, right? But I guess not. Look at that. Deep in last. How many seconds? 25? Almost? 20, 23. 23 seconds back. Might as well. Might as well. Oh, hey, we caught up to people. Kind of. They all had to pit again. And we're losing them again. See what we can do with attack. We literally can't catch up. Oh. Literally unable to catch up, even though North pit twice. These cars suck. At least we didn't get lapped, though. That's a plus. I have no idea if the computer parts are bad, honestly. Like, that's one of the things that's been crossing my mind is, like, are they bad? But when I look at the performance while it's running games, they all seem to be running perfectly fine. Like, the next thing I have to do is I installed a benchmark test, but I have to figure out how to get it to work because it's fucking weird, man. It actually reminds me of, so when I was little, my parents signed me up for this like research thing with the government. I don't know if it was government funded agency or what, but it was for ADHD research, right? Basically, they'd hook up stuff to my like brain from obviously the outside of my brain, and I'd play games that literally would like fuck up if my concentration wavered. Like if I got distracted, like if I played a racing game, I would pause on the map while everyone would go by me, right? So it was like research on how to treat and like notice ADHD in brains. And literally the benchmark reminds me so much of those games. It's so weird. It's like a flashback of me being in that facility back in Providence, Rhode Island. It was honestly fun once I got to real games. So at first it started with games they made. So it was like there was this tunnel. You were a spaceship and you had to like maneuver through the tunnel with your, literally with your mind. That's how you played the video game. And honestly, it was really cool. Except for it was really boring. But then I got to play Banjo-Kazooie Racing, and that's where shit got real fun. Let me tell you. That was where the real fun happened. Ah, all of our good people left. Or all of our bad people left. Swap you out so we have less tired people. Okay, those will be done in 6 weeks. We have 4 races left. And we're going to lose them all. Alright, have a good one, King. Appreciate you stopping by. Only one offer here. 200,000 per race is pretty good for us. No, we'll literally never get that, so we're gonna wait till we get someone that actually offers us money straight off the bat. No. Damn, no sponsor offers. No. Definitely not good. At least not a good fit for our team. What was that? Who sponsor offered? I mean, you're not actually giving us money offers. And that's what we need right now. Well, we don't need it, but I want it. Alright. We need you, you, you. Alright, Singapore time. Alright, well, we're going to wait for those offers. How many laps? 23. Okay. I definitely do prefer the shorter lap races, because I feel like I can do more strategy with them, weirdly enough. That probably sounds so backwards. Probably sounds ridiculously backwards. Alright, it's looking like we're going to need some of that, and some of that. You want less top speed, interestingly enough. So I guess we'll figure out which one we need. Immediately on the race trim. Immediately send you out on race trim as well. Alright. Alright, Galen loves her gear ratios. I doubt Vasil likes his then. Alright, already level 1, then we'll get level 2 in no time. Stop stopping the time. I can turn that setting off, I just don't want to, because the one time I'm going to want it is when it's not going to be on, right? It's usually how it goes. Alright, let's get level 3 then. Come on. Next lap. Alright. Yeah, speed balance, very poor. So you definitely want the complete other way. Bit more downforce, I'm assuming. And immediately we're going to go on 1 lap. We're going to try this out. Because I do not give a shit about the qualifying trim. Like, I don't. At all. Alright, got that. Got that. I'm going to let them actually do their lap. And get around, because I do want to see if we can... I care a little bit. Ooh, okay, so worse. Let's give that a go. Get on back out there. Okay, so handling needs to be somewhere in the middle. Alright, get back out there. Alright, this time I'll let you guys attack. Well, we beat Monroe. And we got level 2 trim. Nice. For qualifying, specifically. Someone tweeted that we're so much better than Simon. I mean, maybe emotionally. But I don't think in skill or performance will I agree with that, to be honest. So that's good. Let's give that a go. Should be good. Get on out there, you nerds. Chapman left at the same exact time as we did. Literally side by side getting out of there. Dangerous as fuck, Chapman. Come on. Man, the sun is out. Oh, fuck. Perfect for Gillen. These guys are side by side right now. This is actually really bad for traffic. It means Vasil's lap run is going to be tanked no matter what. Not good at all. Let's give it a go. Why not? 99. I'm not even going to bother. Literally everyone is so much faster than us. Oh, it's going to rain. Ooh. So this is our last good lap. Cold. Damn. I think you'd prefer your brakes to be cold than overheated, right? Like a little cold versus very overheated. Yep, okay, there's the rain. Laps tanked. You guys want to go out on inters? Go ahead. Even though it's going to be too dry for inters in a second. As soon as we start our lap, literally. Okay, great. Damn, 3 laps and these things are gone in dry conditions. It's insane. Holtz, what else is new? Come on. Come on. There we go. Let's get this rate. Someone just said I had a good fashion sense on their Twitter. The fuck? In-game. In-game. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of pits. Let's see how we... Oh, I started on the wrong tires. Oh, well. Oh, who's that? That was Woodford ran wide. Brakes looked like they locked up heavy there. You know what? We're just immediately going to go out of this mode. Oh, the holdup that let... Oh my god, who was that just got to shot up? Was that Flores? No, that was Blanc. Blanc just got to shot up, bro. Let's see if attack will change anything. Oh, we're still on that. Well, he's trying to make a move. Or she, Gillen. It's Gillen, not Vasil, that we're watching. Vasil's definitely being passed. Or not. Bro's defending. Currently, we're the only ones on conserve. It's a little weird. We're going to make these last a whole nother lap. You know what? No, we're not. No, we are not. We're not fucking with it. I just shouldn't have been on these tires in the first place. Can he make these last another lap is the question. I think the answer to that is a strong no. Might as well times 12 this already. It's not looking good. Okay, we're not in last anymore, but we're gonna be in a second. Or not. Alright, let's get that next pit ready. And your parts are fine. Do you know it's also not helping your lap time? Gillen, you whining. Hey Jess, how you doing today? The next reaction video, honestly, I don't know at this point. I work like 80, 90 hours a week right now, so like, right now, I genuinely, I expect to get Demon Slayer out when it happens. Because that's just once a week, but right now, with how many videos we have recorded ahead, it's a lot. So it's hard for me to say when the next reaction is going to be. It's very hard. Hopefully, though, April is going to be a much slower month for me, because the guy I work for, so if you don't know, I'm an editor for a YouTuber. He's doing a subathon in April, so it will hopefully mean I have a bunch more time to just do anything. So, I'm hoping for April. I'm hoping for April. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. We can definitely go into overtake for a while with you. Your engine is really good, actually, right now. No, let's just go into high. Overtake is too much on the engine. I mean, if you can't tell, my sleeping schedule is so fucked because, it's 7 a.m. for me right now. And I finished working at 6, so I feel like that explains a lot. Okay, everyone's about to have a pit. So yeah, I didn't get to sleep tonight. That's kind of how much I work, is some nights I just don't get to. Well, I don't get restful sleep, I should say. I get to sleep for a few hours, but hey, I actually enjoy doing it though, so it's weird. It's weird. Once you find something you like are like willing to do throughout the day just because it's like it's nice for me, right? It's somehow you're willing to just work way too long. Those can definitely last the rest of the race. I don't know about these. If we could get Gillen to last the rest of the race, she might get up a couple spots. No, she won't. No, she won't. It's 4:30 p.m. That's mental math. 5 plus 4, 9 hours ahead of me? 9 hours? Yeah, we're definitely going to need to pit next lap with Gillen. Let's actually put her on to high now. We should probably pit right now, but I'm going to risk it and wait. Park condition looks fine. These will definitely last the rest of the race, so that's good. Especially if we go take it out of high. Holtz and Chapman just dominating as per usual. Yeah, dude, I feel that. Trust me. I say recently, it was like a couple months ago at this point, bought the parts for a new computer, and man, it does not run the way it should. At all. Okay, these will barely last the rest of the race. I mean, yeah, we definitely saved up way too much fuel. Actually, these won't last the rest of the race. It's tough to say, actually. But yeah, no, it's been very depressing having spent that much money on a new computer for it to be like, yeah, you can't even run games as well as your old one that was terrible. Yeah, he needs to get a whole nother full lap after this one. We're about to be lapped, too, by the people in first. This is first place right behind us. Oh, Gillen. Oh, now we're on the last lap. Jesus Christ. Alright, Gillen, good job. You made those tires last. Basil, you made those tires last. Well, I mean, it is my full-time job, Chess. The guy I edit for, he has 2 channels. It's Original 151 and Nintendo. So if you want to check them out, I mean, Nintendo has over 2 million subscribers. And we do daily shorts there. So, I mean, it feels wrong to say yes to that, but I think by definition, yes. I don't consider myself that good, because I'm still technically in the, I'm still learning with it every day and improving every day with it. But, yeah, it is my full-time job. I do it all day, every day, basically, for another person. And YouTube is their full-time life, so. Yeah, pretty much. Most of my life is just making Pokemon videos, and I've been a big Pokemon fan my whole life, but I definitely don't play it as much, nearly as often as for how much I consume Pokemon. Just for my job. It is definitely weird having the memories of me going to, staying up all night, having Pokemon under my pillow with the Game Boy, and fucking now I'm just full-time, all-day Pokemon. Ooh, pay driver. And a good pay driver. Ooh, and your consistency's really, ooh. He's a little expensive, but he's only 18. At the end of the season, it might be him and what's her name? Claire that we go for. Brad is technically better, but he's not a pay driver. Getting a pay driver and just having the sponsors pay us extra money each race is so nice. Because we're definitely getting relegated at the end of the season. I don't want Nina Holtz. She's expensive as shit. She's $1 million a race driver. And we can't afford that. Not one bit. Alright, what are we doing with this? Okay, good. Ooh, grooved tires. I mean, this is not going to matter for me since I'm getting relegated. Performance and cost. I'm going to be against it. Might be for it. But yeah, no, like, definitely, even for the, like, most recent JJK episodes, you can tell from the intro moments that, basically, ew. I mean, I guess, no. Actually, no. That's a horrible offer. I'm assuming you mean Mike, but he is not an editor, no. He, basically, he works for a guy that, like, has a bunch of contract kitchens and stuff like that in a way. So like he kind of goes in and specifically like it's a bunch of different jobs depending on the season. And so like for a while before the new year, from like September till December, there was a guy in Massachusetts who was using their services for his crepe business. So every day he was going in super early and basically setting up a bunch of crepe like products and stuff like that. He was setting up all the crepes for this dude's crepe stand. They'd sell like a couple thousand a day. So it's kind of like more freelance. It's like, hey, I got work for you this day, and this day this week. And he's like, bet. We so we're both from neighboring towns and we met at local metal shows, which is weird. It's weird to say that, but we met going to local metal shows. There's this one specific place that's closed now that was a Chinese buffet. And every year, basically, they do 2 shows a year called Metal Feast, where if you buy a ticket, you can eat at the buffet all day. And they were $15 tickets, and we'd have local metal shows the whole day. And this would be great if the food quality wasn't literally god-awful to where the reputation was you eat anything, you get food poisoning. Like, I broke my collarbone and dislocated my shoulder there, went to the hospital, and they were like, oh, you were at the #1 buffet? We might need to treat you for food poisoning instead of the breaks, as a joke. Like, that's how bad they were. Also, this is the reason why they're closed. They would sell alcohol to anyone. And I mean, if you were in middle school, they would sell alcohol to you, no questions asked. I literally, as a 16, 17-year-old, would walk up to that bar and buy Scorpion Bowls. That's how me and Mike met. Was drinking Scorpion Bowls underage at this Chinese buffet at a metal show. We were just sharing a Scorpion Bowl, and then a few years later, we reconnected fully and then became best friends. Are we at the hour mark yet? Because I need to go to bed. We are not. We have time for a 3rd race. Fuck. But yeah, no, we were a couple of underage jokers drinking, and me and him were completely different people back then. Like, especially him, if you saw a picture of him from back then, you'd be like, that's not the same person. Or you'd say that's a woman. Because he got mistaken for a woman a lot back then. Mans was, I guess you could say Mans was beautiful. But yeah, no, we've had, basically in well, I went to one university for a semester, then I went to community college after that, and basically then is where we've kind of, like, reconnected. He wasn't at the college, but, like, we were on Facebook together, and I just we randomly hit each other up and started hanging out and became best friends out of nowhere. It's very weird, honestly. Like, it's just funny how life comes at you. You never know who you're gonna meet, when you're gonna meet, if you'll reconnect with them in the future, and maybe you'll become best friends, who knows? Like, me and him are pretty much done with Jujutsu Kaisen. We have 2 episodes left still. I just haven't been able to record for a couple weeks because this whole month has just been crunch time for the subathon. I've literally tripled my production this month daily. So I went from making 1 short a day to now I'm doing 2 a day plus a long form series multiple times a week. So, like, I want to finish and record, or, like, edit more Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know which one episode 16 is. So, what was the last one we watched? Fuck, I don't even have the files on this computer. It's on my old computer. I know we have 2 episodes left of season 2. But we're basically, like, I don't know if you're I don't know the name Mahagora. So I don't think so. At least I don't recognize it. If that's the volcano dude, if that's volcano dude, then yes, we're past that. We are past Sukuna's big thing that he does. Big event. Like the Shibuya event, Itadori is already back in his own consciousness, reeling over what's happened. That's basically where we're at. If I remember correctly. With the wheel on his head? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Listen, it's been like 4 weeks since we've watched the last episode, so I really do not remember. Like, you know, this past month has been a lot of just work. But life update on Mike, he's getting his motorcycle's license right now. Well, not right now, but he's working on it currently. And apparently I said something that everyone's saying, and it's like, just be careful. And he's like, why is everyone saying that? I'm like, maybe because you have family who literally has a metal leg because of the motorcycle accident? Maybe you have a reference right there of why it's dangerous? He's like, but I'm going to be fine. I'm like, it's not you. It's the other drivers. It's the other people, Mike, that are the problem. It's not, I don't think you're going to cause a huge accident where you get your own leg ripped off. I think someone else is going to be an idiot and run a red light. Like, I remember one Christmas Eve, I was driving home from some other friend's house, and literally, I was at a red light. I was first in line. I started going. Come out on my right side, bam, just takes my whole front end off. So, like, all it takes is one moron. That's it. And your whole future, like, month is just derailed. And that's just for a regular car accident. Motorcycles are far more terrifying in that sense. Like, I had 0 injuries, but my car had over $20,000 of damages, right? Like, I was so lucky that my car was hit the way it was, that the frame took 100% of the impact. Like, that's why it was so expensive. It would have been expensive. It would have cost me $22,000 to fix the car. And the car new costs $11,000. So, like, absolutely no reason to, you know, repair it, right? I was financially injured, yes. Completely financially injured. I'm guessing a bit more speed, a bit more AU. That was quite the Christmas Eve, though. I am not married. I am single as fuck. I'd love to get married, but I'm gonna wait for the perfect person until I find, like, the perfect person through life, you know? I'm in no rush. I've learned that, like, even though I'm about to turn 27 next month, I literally could not be, you know, bothered to, like, get my life together, right? In like the traditional sense, right? Like, Mike's married, right? He's married to Kaylee. Fucking, when that happened, I was like, damn, do I need to step on it? But then I've just come to realize, like, dude, I'm far more comfortable waiting for someone who I actually know I'll be comfortable with for the rest of my life instead of rushing into a relationship that makes, you know, my mental health go. Also, I work too much. Like, I think that's also a main reason why I don't actually want to go actively find someone right now, because I don't want to have to split my mental energy and my physical time between everything again. Or like that right now. Dude, relationships, I'm just literally in no rush for at all. I think it's been 7 years since I've been in, like, an actual real relationship where I'm saying we're dating. I'm just like, I don't need the stress. I just don't. And we get one more lap with everyone. Nice. Or with Gillen specifically. Alright. We didn't get the car where we want it. But we can do that in qualifying. I'm from America. America. Fuck yeah. Burn it down. Okay, definitely gonna need a bit less. A bit less. Oh, wait, that was excellent. I mean, 93 isn't the worst. I'm gonna guess one that way and one that way? No, one this way. But like that. Hopefully that's good enough. Let's take that qualifying. Get last place as per usual. We gotta wait a second. Let them get some space between them. Come on. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Let's let Chapman pass us. He will in the straightaways. Literally on the fat. He has the best car on the field, bro. Like literally. The Panther. We have another save file with Sharp and Surikov as our drivers on Panther. And literally Chapman goes to a different team the second year in that save file to this team, to the gray team, and literally he doesn't get above 5th place once. He's being carried by his car. This isn't the worst first time for Basil. It's definitely far more common than it's ever been, Chess. Far more than it's ever been. Mainly just because, like, the economy is not doing well here. Houses are just getting more expensive. Wages aren't changing. Everything is just far more expensive in the past 10 years than it ever was when I was a kid. Right? Like, when I was a kid, when I was, like, 5 years old, gas was 99 cents a gallon everywhere, and that was considered expensive. And now, if you saw 99 cents anywhere, you literally thought you'd time travel, because that is impossible to find. This handling's tough. I do live with my parents. I literally have zero shame in that too. At this point, I think what the number is, like 2/3 of people my age still live with their parents now. And it's literally doubled in the past 20 years. I am so privileged that I have a good relationship with my whole family. Genuinely so privileged. Yep, that's a 99. We're not going to mess with it anymore. Like, at this point, we've moved into a whole generational household. So we have me, both my parents, and then my grandmother from my mom's side. She's my only grandparent left. So, but, you know, at this point, it's literally a generational household. It's good living at this point. Like, I genuinely, even though I think I make enough to live with, like, if me and Mike and Kaylee went 3-way on a apartment, we could afford it. I just don't see the need to. I genuinely have no need to. Like, the amount of money that I save on just even rent alone is ridiculous. And also recently, like at the start, before the New Year, so like November, October, my mom got hurt at a craft fair. There was an unmarked hole that she fell in. She broke her foot and bruised her ribs. And like, if I wasn't home, she would have been kind of fucked and stranded, right? Like, there's been quite a few circumstances where me being home has genuinely saved my parents so much time and hassle. And like, I'm happy to do it. Especially with my job being editing. Like, it comes with a lot of freedom to be able to be like, hey, I'm gonna get a delay on this today, Vinny. I'll get you this later tonight. And he's like, yo, totally understandable. Get it solved. Oh, she's fine now. She's actually she's still limping a little bit. Like, she's still in physical therapy, and she's got a small limp, but literally in the past 2 weeks has gone from crutches to walking on her own completely. So she's doing great. She's doing much better now. The hard part at first was she couldn't use the crutches because the bruised ribs every time she put pressure would just like hurt so much. So she was on a mobility scooter, which at first she missed because it had a basket, and then with the crutches she couldn't hold anything. So honestly, mobility scooters kind of go. Oh, ooh, Vasil doesn't have enough time. Damn. Gillen got the last lap. Last lap. I can't speak. She got to go again. She got to go again. That's the words I'm looking for. It's 7:15 a.m. I can't speak anymore. I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna go say hi to my parents, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" In fact, they might hear me right now and be like, "What is he doing?" Also, can this go away, Basil? That's a glitch. I'll never forget though. When I did my last big stream, I did a I'm not stopping until I beat Minecraft in hardcore for the first time stream. And this was like 2 years ago now. I was live for 21 hours, and I remember towards the end of it, once it started getting to daylight, my parents got up and they were just genuinely, every time I'd come up to get more tea at that point, they would genuinely be like, "You're still up? You're still up?" And I'm like, "Yep, I'm still live. I'm still live streaming." I hope I get to do another one of those soon, but I currently just don't have time. Let's see if anyone gets a good start. Okay, so Gillen, we're immediately going to put you into conserve. We're going to play the long game. Since it's only 16 laps, Gillen will probably be able to get this to a one-stop, maybe. So I think it's either our brakes or our suspension give us increased tire wear. So it doesn't completely even us out, because if you look at North, he's at 97, and Gillen, who's on conserve, like North, oh, he's on backup, that's why. Maybe we should be on backup too. Just really save that tire wear. North is going to be our big comparison, because he's already 3-4% ahead of us. That's already looking pretty hot. I think having a good dad can be important. Right? So, technically, like, this is going to be pretty personal into my family history, but my dad did not have a good dad whatsoever. At all. Like, I am so glad that man was dead before I was born, how bad he was, from the stories I've heard. And despite that, my dad turned into one of the best fucking people I know. And maybe because of that, right? But because of all those reasons, he has made it his life mission to be the best dad possible, right? That is his basically life goal from my perspective, is what it seems like. That man would literally sacrifice the world for me and my sister. So, like, I also think I turned out pretty well with that environment, with a much more nurturing and caring environment. But, like, you know, I've had this conversation with Mike a lot, actually. We tend to have a lot of philosophical discussions, like, what do we think about nature versus nurture? What do we think is more accurate of a thing? And we always kind of come to the conclusion that both are somewhat equally important to how you grow up. Because there are so many factors to nature with modern day stuff, specifically when you think about school and parenting. There's so many different people putting thoughts and ideas into your kid sometimes, and like you just never can know. But at the same time, like that can be the best thing for them. Like I couldn't imagine not going to public school. I mean, it's not necessarily weird. It's definitely not like ideal or normal, I would say, but like it's common, I would say. Like for a while I felt that because I didn't understand a lot. I just didn't know the sacrifices, the pain, everything. But of course everyone's situation is different. Like I don't know what your reality is. Like for me, I was genuinely just an idiot kid at a lot of times and took my anger out on other people. But of course, I'm not saying that's anything with anyone else. But you know, it's definitely common enough to where I said like those feelings are pretty natural, right? Yeah, so like similarly, like I know a lot of people who just their dads are gone and it's just such a heavy weight, and like I completely understand why that definitely would cause that kind of pain. Also, we might be able to do the one stop with Gillen. That would be huge. Damn it. Stupid mistake. Let's push with these. I'm going to stay on conserve with these. Yeah, that traditional responsibility is definitely less common here in America nowadays. Like, it definitely exists, don't get me wrong. It's just definitely becoming more and more of an old-fashioned idea, if that makes sense. It's already been 2 laps, 10%. We got 4 laps left. This should definitely last the rest of the race. We should attack with this. Let's actually put you onto high. See if you can... No. We'll keep the tire wear where it is. And then we'll put you on softs. Yeah, definitely I understand different cultures. It's much different priorities with that kind of stuff. Like, there is definitely the thought process of if you're not the supporter of the house, you're not a man. That definitely still exists, especially in dating. It's still a thing. Where, like, traditional gender roles are kind of dying in America, but at the same time being kind of propped up and enforced in certain areas. I know it sounds, like, super weird, but, like, you know, when it comes to, like, a real family, like, a lot of times, you know, the wife being the bigger earner is becoming far more common. Staying-at-home dads are becoming far more common. But, like, I've also noticed there at some trends in certain age groups that, like, people are now expecting just sugar daddies completely, right? Also, we can probably attack with the rest for the rest of this. I was really hoping this one stop would, like, give us such an advantage, but no one else is going for the 2. If all these people stopped again, we'd gain about 20 seconds. We'd probably be 10th. We'd probably be 10th. But none of them are going for the stop. Just a short enough race that we all got away with it. Yeah, talking's great. It's one of the best ways to keep your head above water. If you know, keep yourself from just bottling everything up. We do really need to be doing better than this, Gillen. We do. Ooh, Lipid and Oliveira with the 2-3. Good for them. Good for them. What are the standings looking like for the top? I haven't been paying attention to them at all in this save, just because we literally have not been close. Well, actually, the only time we got close to scoring points was the first race, and Gillen crashed when she was in 6th fucking place. Oh, yeah, Steinman's winning completely, but Windsor might pass Panther. My bet is going to feel so good, man. But I'm only going to be... I actually might not even be able... It might be too late. It might be too late. I definitely see YouTube as a potential career in the future, but that's been delayed a lot. Like, when I got monetized last March, it definitely was like, okay, this could happen. But now that I'm... You know, since September, I've been working full-time as an editor. So since then, it's kind of like fallen just behind in the priority list. Like, I'd love for it to be in the future, 5 years from now at my full-time job, but for right now, I'm definitely sticking to be an editor for Vinny for a few years, just because it's kind of what I signed on to do. But hopefully, you know, that I'll get more life balance with it. As I get better, you know, it's going to be good. How are we doing, Crystals? I do feel bad. You are coming towards the end of the stream, since it is 7:30 a.m. for me, and I need to go to some sort of bed. We need to invest more in our HQ. We have 100% there, so it literally doesn't matter. How are our sponsor offers doing? None. That's beautiful. But I hope you've had a good day today, Crystals. We're not ending quite yet, just in a few minutes. Ooh, our staff center is going to be done. Oh, why are we stopping? Is it a race day for someone else? Oh, okay, we just stopped. It was nice talking. Once we're basically to the next race, though, is when I'll start. Staff center will be level, what, 1? That means everyone will improve better once we start getting them improving. Alright, that's done. And then Tour Center will give us a couple extra bucks per race. Leaked info? What? We're just going to find him. Give us money and we don't have to fire a guy. I don't want to have to find a replacement right now. Ooh! Thank you. We're literally never going to get second or above, so it does not matter. Thank you for the money. That will go great for our next season. We literally have... Ooh, next stream that we do this save, it'll be good. But that Tour Center gives us how much money? HQ plus 50,000 a race. Plus 50,000. Alright. And then once we get to travel to Rio de Janeiro, that's when we'll be done. Fuel hungry? Absolutely not. I mean, you help teammate improve faster, which is great, but you're not a pay driver. So... let's add a bunch to the queue. Alright, you can be added. Alright, that's added. Dude, we do not need the helipad. We're not even close to level 5 sponsors yet. Jesus Christ. These guys ask for things, they don't even know why. They don't even know why. Listen, I appreciate you all for hanging out. I hope you all had a great time today. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and you've already had a great day. I am gonna call it. I should probably shower. I can tell I don't smell good right now. I do not smell good right now. It's what happens when you're up all night. It's what happens. In a jacket, too, no less. Long sleeve shirt, jacket, sweats. It's not good. It's not good. Have a great rest of your night, guys.